Now,
welcome to ESPN's Champ Week, presented by Principal. This is the Phillips 66 Big 12 Men's Basketball Tournament. And welcome to downtown Kansas City, Missouri, the first of 4 games on the ESPN family of networks today. Number 12, the 12 seed here in the tournament, Arizona State, which picked off Baylor yesterday to advance against the 5 seed of the tournament, the Iowa State Cyclones, who are making their debut here this week. A look at the bracket with 4 games yesterday, so we're down to 12. The 5 through 8 seeds playing for the first time here today. The top 4 seeds earning a double bye and won't play until tomorrow. Hi, everybody, and welcome inside T-Mobile Center here in Kansas City. Dan Schulman and Jay Billis. And Jay, we've got some of the very best teams in the country playing on this floor this week.
Arguably the best league in the country, especially at the top. Multiple Final Four threats and national championship contenders, and it's going to look kind of like the green room for the NBA draft.
Yep.
A lot of outstanding players in this tournament.
And I think you'd have to put Iowa State in that category. They've been in the top 10 most of the year. They got off to a great start this year. 16-0, moved all the way up to 2nd in the rankings, then dropped a little bit, but still in the top 10 now. Yes, they did lose 3 of their last 5 coming in, but that Big 12 schedule was so heavily backloaded where the top teams played one another. Right now, Joe Lunardi's got him as a 3 seed. Certainly, TJ Otzelberger's team, there appears to be room, Jay, for them to move up with a good week here in KC.
They haven't shot the ball particularly well in their last 8 games, but one thing they do every game is they defend. Iowa State forces turnovers. They score 19 points per game off their opponent's turnovers, and they are very physical, especially at the point of attack.
For Arizona State, yesterday the Sun Devils basically led wire to wire against Baylor, and really one of the better stories in this conference, Pig Johnson, who came out of an NAIA school a year ago, leading his team with 19 points.
Well, Anthony Pig Johnson led the NAIA in scoring last year. What a great value that Arizona State has in Pig Johnson. He is fearless taking the ball to the basket, a transition guard that's playing really well right now.
But there is a lot swirling around this program at the moment. It concerns the future of head coach Bobby Hurley. Here's Chris Budden.
hi, Dan. There are reports that Bobby Hurley is out at Arizona State at the end of the season when his contract expires. Bobby Hurley spoke to the media yesterday. He said, I've heard it, and I have not had any communication from the administration, but I did have some communication with my team. I wanted them to understand and just have free-form communication. He said, but I'm not concerned about that right now. My concern is continuing this season, hopefully past Kansas City. But he said, in order to do that, we got to win 5 games in 5 days. And in this league, that might be tougher than winning a national championship, Dan.
There is no question about it. With the depth of this field here in Kansas City, he wants to keep the season going. And Jay, his players want to keep things going with him as long as they possibly can.
Well, they got off to a great start against Baylor, where they led basically wire to wire. But against Iowa State, the last time these two teams played, Arizona State turned it over 23 times. That was a negative 14 turnover margin in favor of Iowa State. And they got to take care of the ball in this one, because Iowa State is a great defensive team. Not a good one, a great one.
And the last time they played was 4 days ago. It was the regular season finale for both of these teams. And in Ames, at Hilton, Arizona State had a 4-point lead early in the second half before Iowa State went on a 24-0 run. So these two teams very familiar with one another, and we are underway here in day 2 in Kansas City with Joshua Jefferson, who's had a remarkable year for the Cyclones, getting him started.